Trump 2.0. Gilded Age or Golden Era? Is there a difference? Yes, there's a critical difference. While both terms suggest a time of transformation and prosperity, they diverge sharply in who benefits, how that prosperity is distributed, and what lies beneath the surface. The Gilded Age, historically associated with the late 19th century, was marked by rapid economic growth paired with extreme inequality. That same dynamic appears to be resurfacing in what some are calling Trump 2.0, economic disparity and corporate power. In this modern context, we're seeing widening economic disparity. Tax policies continue to favor the wealthy, while corporations push aggressively to consolidate power across industries. Meanwhile, the working class struggles to keep pace with inflation and stagnant wages, even as corporate profits reach record highs. Authoritarian leanings and institutional erosion. Under this model, government begins to exhibit authoritarian tendencies. There's been a noticeable increase in attacks on democratic institutions, including the judiciary, the press, and the integrity of elections. Loyalty to individuals rather than democratic systems has become a defining feature, echoing the political machines of the original Gilded Age. Regulatory frameworks are weakened, and public office increasingly appears for sale to the highest bidder. A culture of disinformation. Just as yellow journalism fueled the original Gilded Age, today's political environment is shaped by disinformation, only now amplified by social media algorithms. Reality is often distorted or replaced with loyalty tests, conspiracy theories, and alternative facts, creating a fragile public understanding of truth. Division and populist rage. Like the 1800s, there's a widening chasm between urban and rural populations, elites, and the so-called common man. Political rhetoric intentionally fuels division, pitting Americans against each other to maintain control. This strategy mirrors the divide and rule tactics used by power brokers of the past. Trump's influence and the Project 2025 blueprint. Trump's continued political presence and his alignment with the ultra-conservative Project 2025 policy agenda is reshaping the Republican Party and accelerating these Gilded Age-like dynamics. Project 2025 calls for expanded executive power, civil service restructuring, and a rollback of regulatory protections. These moves further suggest a political shift that prioritizes loyalty and control over democratic norms and broad prosperity. We are not in a golden age, an era of shared progress and cultural flourishing. What we're witnessing is much more aligned with a new Gilded Age, one where the shine at the top masks instability, inequality, and a dangerous erosion of democratic principles underneath. In a Gilded Age, upward mobility is harder to achieve, especially for younger generations, and many Americans increasingly feel that the system is rigged in favor of a small elite. Whether this moment feels golden or gilded often depends on your proximity to wealth and power. The surface may shine, but that doesn't mean the foundation is solid. A cruel irony. It's almost ironic. Golden and gilded sound similar, but they mean very different things. A golden age is marked by shared prosperity, cultural flourishing, and real progress. A Gilded Age, by contrast, masks deep inequality and systemic erosion beneath a shiny exterior. Don't just take this at face value. Look at the facts for yourself. Historically, Gilded Ages have preceded political instability, social unrest, and democratic backsliding. Many of the warning signs are here again. While the Trump movement doesn't explicitly call for a return to a Gilded Age, its policies and actions, such as expanded executive power, deregulation, and favoritism toward the wealthy, are unmistakably steering us in that direction. As the saying goes, actions speak louder than words, and their actions are screaming it.